And we have a new champion. Della Maddalena just went to war with Belal Muhammad. And man, I was telling people this fight's not going to be boring. If you've seen Della Maddalena fight, he gets taken down, but he gets back up. And honestly, in this fight, he didn't really even get taken down. And mad respect to Belal Muhammad before I say anything. He's the most hated UFC champion, and then he's one of the most hated UFC fighters in general. But he poured it on Della Maddalena. You should have seen Jack's face. I know Belal's face was all cut up. But for a wrestler, Belal Muhammad did really good with his hands. And let's talk about the fight. So the first round, Belal Muhammad, he was attacking the body kicks of della Maddalena. He was kicking his body, especially the right side of the body. I think it was the right side, and it was all red. Della Maddalena was usually mostly using his head movement and his jab. And he got a nice sneaky uppercut on Belal. But I think the first round was very close. You can say the first round, Belal kind of edged it out because the most damaging shot that landed in that round was Belal. I think he did a double jab and a cross. Even though Jack was outlanding Belal in that round, I think it was 16-24. So even though it wasn't by a lot, it was still by a slight margin. And even though Belal Muhammad, he only landed one damaging shot, I think by damage, maybe Belal Muhammad could have won that round. But I think if I had, gun to my head, if you had to make me choose, I think Jack won that round. And then we go to the second round, and honestly, even though Belal Muhammad increases the pace, increases the pressure, della Maddalena was defending all the takedowns, getting the underhooks, reversing Belal Muhammad on the fence. He had his head moving, and he was just landing on Belal. This was a really good round for Jack. No controversy about this round. Jack won this round. And now moving forward to the third round. This round, even though Belal was still landing, but every one shot Belal landed, Jack was always busy with the head movement, with the jab, with the right hand, and the body shots. Jack's activity and his just busyness won him the round. And every time Belal would come, he would try to elbow in the clinch or grab him. Jack would, he would weave, bam, bam. He would land his hooks and get out of there. So the sheer activity won Jack this round. So right now I have a 3-0 della Maddalena. Now we move on to the fourth round, and this was a Belal round. Belal finally, I think this is the round Belal got the takedown, and Belal just finally upped the pressure, and he started landing good on Jack. I think he landed a really hard right hand on Jack that made his eyes swell up. And then, yeah, basically this was the most clear round for Belal Muhammad. Then we go on the fifth round, and the crazy part is, just like how Aldo was winning that round, and then he got hurt, well, this is what happened to Belal. Belal was winning, like I said, the first 2-ish minutes of the round, and then della Maddalena just rocked him. And every time, even though Belal was rocked, he was still trying to clinch elbow, and Jack would just fight him in the clinch. It was like the fight with Israel Adesanya and Alex Pereira, the first MMA fight they had. And whenever Israel Adesanya would try to catch Alex Pereira, he would try to grab his head like for a clinch, and Alex Pereira would just throw an uppercut or something to fight his way out of the clinch. Like Israel Adesanya was reaching for the clinch, and Alex Pereira was just bang him, and that's what was happening. Belal Muhammad, every time he was hurt or he was trying to get to Jack, he was reaching for him, and Jack would just weave, get his punches in, get out, and that's what the fifth round was. And even though Belal was hurt, he was still firing back. So yeah, fifth round for della Maddalena. No controversy in this fight, not a robbery. Jack won. I'd say Jack won 4-1, but if someone says Jack won 3-2, I wouldn't be mad about that. But yeah, man, very good fight for the both of them. People got to respect Belal Muhammad, Even though he's a wrestler, he did really good in the striking, and Jack was just too good. Early on, Jack got in a flow state, and he never really got out of it. And how do you guys think Jack and Belal did in this performance? And are you guys happy about the new champion? Thank you guys for watching, and have a good day. Thank you.